Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Asif Hussain and today we will be learning how to schedule a construction project in Primavera. For this video, we will be using this residential house which consists of a basement, a ground floor and a first floor. In this video, we will be covering how to create a new project in Primavera, how to set a calendar, how to add a work breakdown structure. We will be looking at how to add activities and assigning duration to them. We will look at adding a relationship between activities. We will schedule the project, and at last we will export a PDF. We are in Primavera, and first of all we will start with going into file and closing all the projects, and then we will go in file and create a new project, and we will select the enterprise. We will go to Pakistan, and in Islamabad, federal capital, we will add it. We will go to next. We will assign a project ID. Let's say we assign it P01, and we want to keep the P capital. So let's just name the project project1, and then we will assign a project planned starting date. Let's select some random date, let's say from 15 August. Select it, and we will leave the finish date for now. We will not assign the responsible manager will be leave as it is, and the rate to standard, and just click finish. So we have created a new project. To open a project, you will have to go to file and open. You have your project here, just click on the project and open. Now we are in the project. So we are done creating a new project. Now it's time to add a new calendar. Just go to enterprise, select calendar, add. You can add a new calendar. We will rename the calendar to calendar 01. To modify our calendar, select a calendar and click on modify. As a default, the calendar is set to 10-hour working day and a 5-day working week calendar. So you can modify it by just clicking on work week and entering a value you require. So we will make it a 8-hour working day and a 6-day working week. You can also manually turn off a day by just selecting the day and clicking on non-working day. The same can be undone by just selecting and clicking standardize. Now our calendar is set. We can click on OK. To assign the calendar to this project, you have to click on the checkbox. Once it's checked, the calendar is assigned to your project. Click on close. The calendar is set. Now it's time to create a WBS. To add a work breakdown structure, just click on WBS. To add a new level, we will press insert on our keyboard and we will rename it to site works. We will press insert again and name the sub level to site mobilization. We will press insert and we will enter site office. I have already created a work breakdown structure for my project in Excel, so I will just copy paste all these to Primavera. So we are done with adding WBS levels. To view your WBS level in the form of chart, you can click on the icon at the top. You can see that the project is divided into 5 major levels, which are site work, substructure, superstructure, MEP and finishing. These levels are further divided into sub-levels. After this, we will be adding activities in these sub-levels. To add activities, we will click on activities and then select the respective sub-level and press insert on our keyboard. It will add a new activity. you can type in the name and also edit the duration of the activity by just clicking on the duration and then entering the desired number. So the activity in this case, I will be copying from my Excel sheet which I have prepared earlier. So the first activity is construction of site office, which is consuming 6 days. So I have entered the value of 6 days and also copied the name. So we will insert the next activity, and which is cleaning and grubbing, and it is taking 5 days. So I will be copying the name and the duration is already set. So I will insert a new activity, and the next activity is utilities, and it is taking 2 days. So I will be copying utilities and changing my duration to 2. As you can see, the activities are being added here in the form of horizontal bars. So we will go on adding the activities. We are done with creating activities. Now it's time to add relationships. For this, we will go to our activity and select it. To add relationship, click on relationship and go to assign. You will have to select the activity you want to assign and click on add. Once you have added the activity, you can change the relationship. There are 4 types of relationship: finish to finish, finish to start, and start to finish, and start to start. You can choose the relationship you want. Another way of adding the relationship is just by going into your Gantt chart and clicking on node and joining them. We will create a relationship for all the activities in the similar way. So we have assigned the relationship to all the activities. Now it's time to schedule your project. To schedule your project, you just have to click on the icon at the top or press F9 on your keyboard. You can choose the date of the project manually, or you can choose the project to be scheduled at the date you assign it at the time of creating the project. So we will go with the default date and just click on schedule. Primavera will create a schedule for your project within a matter of seconds. We can adjust the scale of Gantt chart by just going on the zoom in and zoom out icon at the top. You can see that the critical activities are represented by the red color, while the non-critical activities are shown in green color. The duration of a project is also calculated, and it will be ending in the month of July in 2023. You can zoom in and see the details of the project. To see the summarized view of your project, you can go in WBS and can see your project in a summarized form. We have created the schedule of the project. Now we can print the project. For that, we can go in print preview and we will select the paper size and can adjust the margins of page. For this, you can go in layout, page setup, and you can click page. You can change the orientation of page by clicking portrait or landscape and click on apply to see the changes. So we will go with landscape. You can also adjust your scale. So we will adjust it to 100 and can apply, or you can just click fit time scale to 1 page and apply. You can also choose the page size by just clicking on page size and choosing the desired page size. So I will go with the default one. You can also adjust the margins of page by manually entering them. I will use the default. You can change the header and footer of your project. by just clicking and on modify and adding your text. So we are good with these settings, so we will click on OK. To save your project as PDF, you can go on and click on the print button. So you can click OK and choose the destination for your file. We will name it project 1 and click on save. So here is the PDF of your schedule. So you can see that the PDF is of high quality and you can zoom in and zoom out to see the details.